everyone, this is I.S.C.A. radio show. If you are an international student living in Christchurch, this show is for you. Every program will have a guest talking about their experience as an international student. Also, we will inform you about our events and relevant informations regarding to the student life in the Garden City. Okay, now it's time to introduce myself. I'm Caroline from Brazil and I'm studying business. Also, I'm a member of I.S.C.A., our International Student Christchurch Association. Today we have our first guest, Trupal, one of the association's executive members, and he came to let us know about it. The second guest is Mafuz, a business lecturer in I.S.C.A. Institute of Studies Category 1, PT in New Zealand. Before we talk with our first guest, let's shake up with an exciting Indian song, and this song goes to all the Indian students living in Christchurch.
स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत मिलके चलता चल मसले करके हल लेकर होगा कल ये सबसे कहते रहना चाहे जो आए लेके दिल में इश्क की इबादत सबको गले लगाना अपने कल्चर की है आदत स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत Y'all ready to bring the riff back स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत से करेंगे सबका स्वागत
Welcome, Trupal, to Plains FM. How it's going?
Oh, I'm good and getting better as Plains FM has given us the opportunity to explore the idea of I.S.C.A. through their FM, and it's an excellent platform for all the international students to put their words in front of all the listeners from different nationalities.
Yeah, that's a really amazing opportunity for all of us. So, Trupal, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from?
Well, I'm from India.
Okay. How long have you been in Christchurch and what have you studied during this time here?
I have been in this beautiful city, Christchurch, since 2017, and I have studied my business management from one of the PTEs.
Okay. So now that we know where you're from and what have you studied, can you tell us how you guys came up with the idea of having an association for international students?
Well, honestly speaking, we never thought to have this kind of association. But one day, me and one of my friends, Bharat, was sitting together and discussing over the difficulties which we faced during our studies and the time when we just arrived in New Zealand. And suddenly, he was like, hey, why don't we start a student association to help other students so they don't have to face some similar difficulties that we actually faced. And I was like, yeah, why not? We can go ahead. And this how like we created I.S.C.A.
Wow, that's really nice because you guys faced some challenge and now you do
Yeah,
really want
yeah,
others
true.
to go through the same things or actually support them. So tell us about the really purpose. We already understood that you guys want to help others and this is the main point. But what the purpose of the association?
Well, the core of our association is to help the international students, those live in Christchurch, to have a better experience in living abroad by promoting the union between them through the development of activities and, of course, by our Facebook page and the radio programs.
That's nice. And how other things you can do? Like you guys are planning to connect with other associations or to have something that can support other students as well?
Yes, like our the association's main aim is to be a platform for all the international students to exchange their experience, and they even come forward to help each other, to connect to other organization and to obtain a support or a solution for the challenges faced by all the students during their journey living abroad.
Yeah, that's amazing. So now that we know about I.S.C.A, please share with us about your experience as an international student in New Zealand. Tell a little bit, please.
Okay, I'll try to directly come to the point. And that was a once in a lifetime experience for me. Like when I came to Christchurch for the first time, I was thinking this will be the same as we see in our Hollywood movies. But trust me, New Zealand culture is a bit different from what we think before flying to New Zealand.
Okay, can you give us an example how you find out how different it could be?
Okay, yeah, this is actually silly for me, but when I came here and went to a restaurant, and after finishing my meal, I was waiting to get a bill. I waited about 10 minutes, and then, I asked the waiting staff that, hey, bro, can I get my bill? And he was like, dude, you don't get your bill on table here in New Zealand. You have to go to the front desk and pay your bill.
Oh my gosh. And what would be another one?
Okay, that is also a silly one. Like we generally see on a motel signage board, like vacancy or no vacancy, and I used to always think that they are actually talking about the job vacancies through their signage board. And actually, I went to one of the motels and I was asking for, like, hey, do you have any job vacancies right now? He said, no. I said, it's written outside on your signage board, like, there is a vacancy. He said, that means our room is vacant or not.
All right.
So that was the another silly thing.
Okay. Could you tell us about now, not a silly thing or funny thing,
Yeah.
but a challenge? What you have faced as a challenge in this time as an international student?
Well, all of us face so many challenges, and that vary from student to student. From like for someone, that food is the main challenge, and for someone living alone will be the main challenge. But for me, trust me, the language was the main challenge. I mean, it is not like I don't know English or I can't understand English. The thing was the pronunciation and the pace of the language is totally different from the other English speaking country. I mean, we do agree every country have their own style of speaking, and that is we have to learn.
Yeah, I believe that is the main thing to all our
Yeah.
students in New Zealand as an international student. So, how does the association can help the students with the same or similar situation?
Well, that's a great question. Here, we all are having mentality to learn and to make learn others as well. For example, if someone don't know how to drive a car, we can't teach him driving by ourselves, right? Like, but what we can do is to guide him or her to the right person who can help them driving a car. Similarly, like if someone is getting trouble finding a house to live, what we can do, we can't buy them a house, but what we can do is all of the member from the group, if they find any vacant place across Christchurch, that will be a great for that person. Like apart from finding a place alone to live, if all of together they find something like there is a vacant, that will be easy for him to find the house in short time.
Yeah, uniting the students, they can help each other, give you some
Yes.
informations, exchange the facilities, and that's gonna make a difference in their lives.
Yes.
Okay, now tell us the best part of living in New Zealand.
The best part was the exposure. Truly, I have never met so many people with different nationalities in my entire life. But now I have friends who are from China, who are from Brazil, Philippines, Germany, and so on. So it's a good exposure for me.
Yeah, I'm sure it is for everyone a really good experience to exchange
Yes.
cultures. And thank you so much for coming here today and share your experience and let us know about the association that will help a lot of students. And thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you so much. And I would like to give a special thanks to Sally and all the members of the Plains Radio for giving us the opportunity. Thank you very much.
Okay, guys, before we talk with our second guest, we'll play a Chinese song chosen for Jenny, a Chinese student lives in Christchurch.
跟着我左手右手一个慢动作，右手左手慢动作重播。哦，这首歌给你快乐，你有没有爱上我？
跟着我鼻子眼睛动一动耳朵，装乖耍帅换不停风格。
青春有太多未知的猜测，成长的烦恼算什么 ？One two three go。
皮鞋擦亮，换上西装，佩戴上一克拉的梦想。
我的勇敢充满电量，昂首到达每一个地方。这世界的太阳，因为自信才能把我照亮。这舞台的中央，有我才闪亮，有我才能发着光。跟着我左手右手一个慢动作，右手左手慢动作重播。这首歌给你快乐，你有没有爱上我？跟着我鼻子眼睛动一动耳朵，装乖耍帅换不停风格。青春有太多未知的猜测，成长的烦恼算什么？
经常会想，长大多好，有些事情却只能想象。
想说就说，想做就做，为了明天的自己鼓掌。这世界的太阳，因为自信才能把我照亮。这舞台的中央，有我才闪亮，有我才能发着光。跟着我左手右手一个慢动作，右手左手慢动作重播。这首歌给你快乐，你有没有爱上我？跟着我鼻子眼睛动一动耳朵，装乖耍帅换不停风格。青春有太多未知的猜测，成长的烦恼算什么？Yeah， 向明天对不起，向前程不客气，一路有你，这么斗志无限动力。男子汉没有什么输不起，正在修炼成功的秘籍。
跟着我左手右手一个慢动作，
右手左手慢动作重播。哦，这首歌给你快乐，你有没有爱上我？跟着我鼻子眼睛动一动耳朵，装乖耍帅换不停风格。青春有太多未知的猜测，成长的烦恼算什么？嘿，Yeah。
Well, after this Chinese song, marvelous, and I'm sure everyone enjoyed it. Now it's time for our second guest, Marfus. Welcome to I.S.C.A radio program. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for being here. So, tell me first, how long have you been here and where are you from?
All right, this is my 6th year in New Zealand. I came from Bangladesh, one of the most smallest countries you can say in Southeast Asia, just beside India. I came here in late December in 2012 as an international student, just pretty much like millions of the people that come here every year.
That's good. So, could you tell me your experience as a student, international student in New Zealand? Tell me a little bit about your story and what you have faced as a challenge. Tell me to us a little bit.
All right, it's a bit mixed stories for me. It's got the ups and downs. And when I first came here, I have absolutely very less idea about what to do and how to feel and how to carry forward myself and my personality and jobs and other issues as well. But as I gone into the main exposures throughout my friends, my families, my other people who are related to me, and some of the professional experience as well, I slowly I was getting them down, and I felt really good. I enjoyed each and every second of New Zealand study experience because I made friends. That's what makes a lot of sense for me. You can say I have seen the worst possible days in sometimes, but at the end of the day, the sun has risen up and I enjoyed it. I loved being a student in New Zealand.
Oh, that's nice. That's a really good notice to tell everyone that we can have a lot of fun, even having challenges in life in New Zealand.
Absolutely.
So I would like to know now that you're a lecturer, you might see your students facing some challenges. What are the main challenges you see them facing at class or during the studies?
All right, this is my, I think that's my year 3, almost 3 years I've been teaching in New Zealand tertiary organizations. And as you know, at the moment I'm teaching in Abacus, one of the largest PTs in New Zealand. And the experience I've seen the students when they came to me from the very first day, they came from different countries and nationalities. Communication, I think somewhere the homesickness is coming, and somewhere they just got very shy to expose themselves. The first thing I tell them, look, forget about what you're feeling the shyness from and everything. Think us just like your friends and family, and tell us what you feel about the very first time in New Zealand and share with us. We might have something to share with you. So this is the first barricade or obstacles I think we are facing at the moment. But but it gets better and better. People are having more communication, channels and things. And right now I can say this is my, as I said, that's my 3rd year of teaching, and I can see the whole difference is coming now. And excellent. I'm really enjoying every part of lecturing or a career as a business lecturer.
Okay, a part of the communication that I believe is the main challenge for everyone when arrives in New Zealand. What would be another one that you see as a teacher, as a lecturer?
I think every person has a different sides of their life. So because we are dealing with their academic life and career, but there is another side where they have to make sure that they have got some type of career guidance, and somewhere because of the language, sometimes the distance from home and the homesickness when it comes to like that things doesn't click too much. But so I think the level of confidence has to be boosted up, and someone need to go and talk to them. Look, we are here with you. We're all human. We'll do mistakes. We'll learn from that, and we try to make sure that we'll serve New Zealand and the countries that we came from well enough. And that's it. I think the level of confidence is another issue. But once we deal with that, it looks very, very good.
Oh, thank you for telling us about this. And I'd like to know, how do you think that an association, that International Student Christchurch Association, can help your students or all the students that live in Christchurch, international students?
Firstly, when the platform has been established, and I really get to know that the platform has been established by some of my very own students whom I taught last year, and it was very exciting to know that they wanted to do something, and I think it's a great opportunity. It's an exposure. It's exposure for those people who actually do not want to go to the mainstream, and who actually want to make sure that we actually want to make sure that throughout the station, you guys will serve people or students who need your service, who need the guidance, and who can be having a little bit of professional experience or a cultural adaptation throughout your station. And that's the opportunity, I think, at the moment.
Oh, thank you so much. I really would like to thank you for coming today
Thank you
and
very
share
much.
with us, your experience as an international student and now a lecturer, seeing all these students going through a lot of things and help them. So I really would like to thank you today.
Thank you very much, Carol. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks, Plains FM. And I would like to help. I'd like to offer my help or cordial guidance, whatever you say, that any time that you guys will seek for. Thank you very much for inviting me. It's a pleasure for me.
Well, it's all for today. But before we wait our program with a Brazilian song, I would like to invite you, that is an international student living in Christchurch, to enjoy our International Student Christchurch Association. So next time I will see you on 22nd of July. So I invite you also to contribute to our association and radio program with your ideas and experience. Please check our Facebook page, International Student Christchurch Association. Share your stories, contact us. And the next song goes to Chris and all Brazilian students in Christchurch. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Deixa o menino jogar o iaiá. Deixa o menino jogar o iaiá. Deixa o menino aprender o iaiá. Que a saúde do povo daqui é o medo dos homens de lá. A consciência do povo daqui é o medo dos homens de lá. Sabedoria do povo daqui é o medo dos homens de lá. O valor de um amor não se pode comprar. Onde estará a fonte que esconde a vida? Nascente brotando a semente. Os anos passam sem parar e não vemos uma solução. Só vemos promessas de um futuro que não passa de ilusão. E a esperança do povo vem da humildade de seus corações. Jogam suas vidas, seu destino nas garras de famintos leões. Deixa o menino jogar o iaiá. Deixa o menino jogar o iaiá. Deixa o menino aprender o iaiá. Que a saúde do povo daqui é o medo dos homens de lá. Sabedoria do povo daqui é o medo dos homens de lá. A consciência do povo daqui é o medo dos homens de lá. O valor de um amor não se pode comprar. Diga lá então, o show é de vocês. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, na, na. Raio de sol nascente brotando a semente. jeans.